It's us. We're live. We're here talking about we're talking about how much old men we have become. I've woken up from a snooze, as you can probably tell. Literally, I can see it around my eyes. We're talking about getting sick and stuff like that. We are very old people. It's what happens when you get to your 30s, mate. You see, you know now.
But I don't really get this is a you problem.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
No. But I was just saying, like, when I do get ill, I get really ill. I have quite good immune system, and I'm quite good at like just kind of getting to the brink of getting ill, and then being able to do the right things to make sure I don't get sick. Because who wants that?
Yeah.
But yeah. Nobody wants that. Nobody ever wants to be sick.
Are you like me, one of them people who has all like the nose sprays and the Lemsips and everything ready? No. Oh,
I
man.
just tough it out.
Damn. See, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I actually refuse to take painkillers or anything.
Oh wow. You're not normal.
I ain't a little bitch. No, I mean the most I've ever really taken is it has to be like, if it's, I can put up with it as long as it's not disrupting what I'm trying to do. Like if it has to be like really like my neck has to be in absolute pieces or something, and I'll take like a single ibuprofen.
Wow.
Like, but I don't. I just think, well, I can tough this out.
See, I'm not that person. Do you know what? Actually, no. when I was younger, maybe, but like now, you know, nah, I can't do it. No. I am that person.
Some may say I'm a masochist.
Yeah. It's the Scottish blood, mate. You just. Yeah, what is it they say?
We just push out the weakness, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was just gonna say keep calm and carry on, kind of thing, but it's not even that. Yeah. It's just it's the Scottish blood.
It's just, you know, always about a rebel, you know, rebel.
However, here's the big question: did you catch COVID?
Not until the second year of it.
Oh wow! Okay, so I might
most of it.
I might not have had it. It's a really weird one because
that you know.
I'm not certain. I've never tested myself to check if I ever had it, but I definitely didn't have it from 2020 to 2022 sort of time. I didn't have it then. However, maybe just before end of 2019, I got something that absolutely wiped me out for a week. And then I sort of came back after that. But it was the worst illness I've ever had. I've never been hit that hard. To a point where like I really hate having time off work for being sick. Like I'll work through anything. I was off for an entire week and I genuinely thought I'd have to be off more. I've never ever had to have a doctor's note before for work. And I was genuinely thinking about it. And then it hit Monday morning. I was like, I think I can just about crawl in. So I managed to in the end. But that absolutely wiped me out. But I've been lucky enough not to have anything too bad. Although slightly dry throat. Although that can always be sorted with a nice cup of tea. So.
With cha.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, on my other channel on This Is Epic. That's how I start every episode now. Literally, right. First things first, let's have a cup of tea, and then we'll play games. All right, that's how we begin.
Okay, so a tea segment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why would you not? Why would you? See, I would like give a full like, oh, this is the type of tea I'm having and everything like that, but it's always the same thing. So.
No, I'm just like, well, you know me, you edit for me. I'm just like, let's fucking straight in. I ain't fucking waiting.
Sometimes you don't even do an intro to the thing. You just go, right, we're playing. There's one I edited for you the other day.
You got time?
Yeah,
No, I don't really need a kind of full... I don't feel like it.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's my vibe. I don't.
I think it was is it Sam's story that you were playing the other day, the Metro Exodus thing. I was editing that, and I think you'd accidentally pressed the start button, like before you'd had a chance to do an intro, you went, right, game's playing now, so
I think I vaguely remember. I was just like, hey guys, so fuck, we're in. yeah. But that's me. That's just my body getting ahead of my brain, which is most days. It's just fucking. It's just subconscious.
Oh yeah.
Don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've not played Sam's Story since then. I've not done a Metro for a wee while. But since it's DLC, I'm like not rushing it. I mean, Assassin's Creed is going to take me another year probably.
Yes,
I mean, it seems it's fucking 4 times the size of Origins. It's crazy.
I mean, it's called Odyssey for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely did that, but I'm enjoying it. I'm going, as I've said when I've been streaming it, I'm going for that King Cornbread build.
Yeah. Leonidas, the full-on Sparta build,
Yeah, basically.
Fun, yeah. It's easy as well, because all I need to do is, like, to make it short, I just find a moment of you doing something a little bit Sparta-y, and I just go, right, what from 300 can I use here?
Yeah. I mean, the Sparta kick did that so well on socials, actually. Yeah. That's crazy.
But one of the ones I sent over to you the other day, I'm really I'm huge fingers crossed that's going to be a big one. I bet it's not, but the one with the C word in it at the end, shall we say, it's genuinely one of my favourite jokes of all time. And I was just like, oh, it fits in really well here. So I was like, I hope this short does well. So that'd be fun.
You actually messaged me about it. That's when I know you're excited about one of your jokes, because you actually messaged me, but usually I just find them. But it's like this one, you're like, hey, you shorts. I'm like, oh, okay. I have a look and I go, oh, I see.
Yeah, well done, Rob.
Are those for next month? Is that October one?
That's this month. It's
going to come out this month?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You just had the urge to do...
Well, I wanted to do one more for you, because one of the ones that's coming out is kind of technically cut into 2, so I was like, I've got to do at least one more. And then I was editing something else, I was like, oh, this makes a good short. So I was like, right, I'm doing both. Go on, then. Oh, God. Yeah. Good fun. Good fun. Do you know what? I for a little while, I'd sort of lost it a bit with the editing side of things. I think I'd mentioned this before, that it was, sometimes it can get a little laborious, because I do a lot of editing, as you can imagine. Not only for Rolly Grail, and obviously for you as well, and now also for my own channel as well. And some of the time you're just like, oh my God,
and side stuff for Steve.
Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah. So it's sort of like, oh, you know what, I could do with a bit of a break from this. But do you know what? It's also really fun. So like after a while, I'm like, oh, I kind of miss that now, and that's the stage I'm in at the moment. I'm like, oh, I missed it.
Is that what happened with these shorts?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm missing this now.
I totally don't. Hey, dude, if you want like we'll stop for a week or something, like, and he's like, and then of course he starts like, hey, dude, check the shorts out.
Yeah. Talking of that, I'm sorry to say I don't have anything for next week's episode, I'm afraid to say. So I've only managed to get about a quarter of the way through editing it. It will be ready by the end of the week.
Oh, is that the Candela one?
It is.
Hey.
I don't think we've even announced what this is going to be, but we might as well.
Oh, we can talk about like briefly what it's about. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting one, is all I'll say, because it's not even got all of us.
It's a bonus episode.
It is. It's like a little behind the scenes sort of what happened whilst oh gosh, what's his name? Kin. Whilst he was
new character,
whilst he was away, which is so frigging cool. Because I just assumed.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, it was. It's literally a meanwhile, or a flashback episode, or a like whatever, or not even a flashback, just a flash side episode. I'd say, which is cool. And like I said, I've done about a quarter of it, and it starts super quick. All of a sudden, you're like, "Whoa, okay, we're straight in." So that's brilliant.
Bro, did you see the final scenes?
No, I haven't got that far yet. So I went to the end just to edit out to the moment where it's like the right point to finish, because obviously there's usually a bit afterwards where we start chatting and we're finishing off the pressing the end record buttons. So I went back to there, and there's a moment where I can't remember if it's you or Josh says, Rob's going to know the secret now, but at least Cisco won't. And I was like, wait a minute, what's the secret? And I was like, no, I'm going to edit it and find out as I'm editing. So I haven't got there yet.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is, but I'm looking forward to finding out. And I will only find out probably a couple of days before everybody else, because like I say, I'm still editing through, so that's pretty cool.
Cool moment.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, this is just Josh and David. So I've changed up the intro a little bit, so it's just the two of your names. There's none of the rest of us that have our names in there anymore.
No.
As it should be. So it's a very interesting one, because I think also there's characters, or at least one new character that we're introduced to that's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I'll be honest with you, I haven't even got to a point where I know what the title of the episode is. Is there one? Do you know?
We didn't really do. Funnily enough, I didn't feel. It was kind of. I had no time, but I kind of think the way it finishes. I don't know. I kind of just wanted to cut and stop.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't want to add to this moment's really cool. And I think we should just stop.
All right.
Kind of thing. A name for it. Let me think of one right now, really super quick.
Well, whilst you do that,
there is a name for it.
Oh, there is
a name for it.
Okay, cool name. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I definitely do, and I'm definitely not picking up my phone to double check what it was.
Well, whilst you're sorting that out, Ben Nash is in the chat, and he's not interested in what we have to say, but he is interested in the jazzy music I've put in the background.
Oh, is it? Yes.
By the way, I play this every time we do a chat, Ben. So feel free to listen more often. Ooh, yeah, that's smooth right there.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Hang on. What did I ended up calling it in the end? The Bleak Below.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that was it.
Okay.
So that's gonna just as a little title drop there. So.
Very cool. Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
And to sort of finish editing it off. It's gonna be
and to go with the kind of Candela film start to intros kind of thing. I want to maybe do something like intermission, Bleak Below.
Okay.
Or something like that. But if it just kind of looks weird when you type it out, you could just do the Bleak Below.
Okay.
Because I don't know, to do something like episode 2.5 or something felt weird, so I thought play with that film theatricals, in a theater, like Victorian theater, like intermission.
Yeah.
The Bleak Below.
I'll give that a go, see what it looks like. Yeah, I like the idea.
If it looks better, just the Bleak Below, just do that. I'll leave that to you. Artistic license. Okay.
Like it. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, before we start talking too much about Candela, talking about D&D. D&D. I bought the new player handbook as well.
Did you? Ooh.
Yeah, the 2024 rules for it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So there's not. Well, I mean, there is enough differences for them to bring out a new book, but there's sort of some interesting things in there. But there's also, I would say, they haven't overdone it, from what I could tell. It feels like it's
a lot of it is changes the spells. A lot of it to that, and some class stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's interesting.
It's a bit more compact, so it's it looks like more efficient.
See, that's a good. That is one thing I will say about the D&D which we play, which is 5e, isn't it?
This is still 5e. This is just adaptation.
Oh, okay. So we played the 2014 rules. Am I right?
2014 rules. Yeah. So there's not like a fifth or a new edition.
Yeah.
Well, there is 5th edition, but there's not like a official there's just people refer to it in the tabletop as 2014, 2024. Literally just that. It's based on the year.
Fair enough.
So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I will say that sometimes it feels like, oh, there's probably a better way to do this, but it's the rules. We're gonna play by the rules. Well, we're gonna kind of play by the rules.
Yeah, there's certain spells that require concentration now, for instance, because it makes more sense that certain spells concentration or, the kind of rules. But if this happens before or at the end of a turn, switching it around, and it is really spell focused.
Okay.
But with our current, I'm keeping it 2014. There's no point trying to, there's especially we do have certain 2024 rules in Cisco's campaign, but it's to do with healing spells.
Fair
Changes
enough.
on that. So helps us kind of survive. Right. Do you want to roll?
I'd probably
number generator?
No, hold on. Let me just grab the.
And I'll read it out.
I do have a D20 somewhere here.
Ooh.
From my little Eagles bag. Look at that. Oh yes. Right, D20 it is, and it is number 8.
Number 8
from the tome of writing.
Yes, Runt is stunned, so obviously he uses wild magic to teleport for 10 rounds. Brilliant, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's done that quite a few times now.
His wild magic has gone from something that I used to be very scared of to something where I'm like, right, what thing that's thematically appropriate is going to happen this time?
Yeah, it's worked out so weirdly like that.
Yeah.
I'd say the only one maybe that wasn't, but was just funny as hell, was when he enlarged, turned into a giant plant, shat Grace, and then that was not thematic at all, but it was so fucking funny.
Absolutely.
So fucking funny. To think of the context, obviously the rounds feel longer because we're playing them, but see if you were to play that play by play, fuck, that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so also you guys went up against a mind witness, which is a cross between like a beholder and a mind flayer, basically. So it's mind flayers doing their experiments on other creatures as they usually do, to bring it into the kind of their own colonies, whoever leads the colonies, as the lithids, aliens, because that's what they are technically, the aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's I think it's an interesting one. I assume it is something from the book, or is it something that you've made up?
Oh no, it's something that's in the books.
Oh, okay,
A mind witness, yeah. And what was different though as well, may I add, we had miniatures.
Yeah.
The first time.
Oh man, those miniatures were nice as well. The one of mine, now it didn't look like the character as I would expect, but it had a sword and a shield. The shield in particular.
It looked too cool. That was the problem.
Amazing. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, he didn't look old and ragged enough. Let's be honest.
He looked old and stoic, which was too cool.
Exactly.
Too cool.
Yeah.
Like Josh Brolin stuff. It's no, we can't have that. We can't have that.
But I think probably also as well on top of that is Josh's tail, which I just totally forgotten he had a tail. But of course, that's beautifully done. Like the way that it sort of swings out and back in again.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Mind Witness is exceptional. I've never seen anything quite that detailed from, that's something that sort of made it. I've seen his
weirdly
his
bigger is better to make.
Yeah.
Smaller is hard and intricate for the printers. Josh explained, but having watched videos on YouTube, people printing out D&D stuff before, bigger is easier because you get a sense of creature. You don't even need all the detail in it to be like, right, that's that. Whereas for little things, because then think about to paint it, if you were to paint it, you'd see all the kind of things that didn't maybe come through sometimes, depending. Making the actual designs for the machine to make it's tricky.
Yeah.
And not always based on what you design they come out that way.
Yeah, it's true. And but I've got to say what came out. I know.
Oh yeah.
The Josh obviously had to redo them a couple of times, not all of them, but one or two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there was, minor flaws here and there, one or two things, but it was so much of a brilliant thing to be able to say, look, we actually have maniatures of us, and that's such a cool thing to have.
Just have them is great.
Absolutely brilliant.
So it felt like it felt more kind of, the whole experience felt a bit more 3D and more kind of tangible, even though obviously it's tangible because the miniatures, but for fuck's sake, but they exist in the physical. Talking about like just the story on just having them there is just, it feels a bit more real. I don't know, real's not the right word, but
it's just adding to what because obviously everything we do is theatre of the mind, but it just adds a little bit more to it because you're like, that's
all we've been using is potions of pizzazz.
Exactly. And I love a potion of pizzazz, don't get me wrong, but and we still use them for like some of the other bits and pieces, but
for like creatures and stuff like that. And before, I mean, even what F-Boy was a little it's still a button. Maybe I should ask if we can do a fluffy boy miniature. That would be good fun. Yeah.
I can imagine
I think that would be the most difficult one, to be fair, because it would be so tiny.
Yeah, it would have to be larger than...
Just be a blob.
Here
he is! It's like, that's a gelatinous blob. Man eating gelatinous.
That's the easiest thing to print, I reckon, a gelatinous blob.
Yeah. Probably is.
I think even I could do that.
Yeah. Fling a bit of jam on the board.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's a really fun thing I watched, sort of a D&D series, and they had the DM wanted to do like just a sort of like a chill room where they could go and sort of like sleep it off because they just had a massive fight. It's like instead of just just a room, he decided the entire room, they literally opened the door and the entire room was just one big gelatinous blob, but it didn't like hurt them or anything, so you could like jump into it, and it had sandwiches and like tea and coffees in there and things like that. It's like, that genuinely sounds like heaven, like
just like
floating in the in sort of like jelly.
Yeah, funny.
What an idea.
Yeah. Runton Wild Magic though.
Oh man, I mean, that was the thing, because this is when I think he was stunned, wasn't he? So it was something that happened beforehand, and then he was stunned, and he was just completely stuck as he was, and then of course
I think it was so the Mind Witness and Beholders, for those who don't know, they have many eye stalks, right? And they tend to have different abilities. This was full-on proper Beholder is pretty powerful, right? But so this is like a little baby one, and so it can for you, for instance, Version Ray, I think it was, like we kind of threw off your equilibrium.
Yeah.
In Runt's case, he got flung with telekinesis, that kind of mindful element of him, and restrained with like obviously invisible telekinetic binds, and then unless that was the thing that you're referring to, maybe
no, I think he was then stunned afterwards.
Was he?
Yeah, he had two things happen to him. Yeah, although I think he lost the telekinesis bit, but then he was stunned immediately.
Yeah,
and yes, but I mean, just him being him, something jammy has to happen. Of course he rolls wild magic and he gets the teleport for like 10 turns, which is,
and then my witness is going like he's going pew, 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 like a pinball machine, like it's great.
It's always fun to try and work out different ways of trying to handle these things, because my whole thing was I wasn't allowed to, I was scared of him, and couldn't go anywhere near him, and yet my whole thing is getting close and attack him with a sword and stuff, and use my spiritual weapon, spiritual guardian, stuff like that to do the damage, and most of that. I mean, spiritual weapon not so much, but the rest of it is all about getting close. Be the main person.
had the same problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He struggled even more than I did. Yeah. It was just And I think that's an interesting thing and something to think about maybe for next time is what do we do if everything just takes off? Because then all of a sudden we are in serious trouble. Although I think I worked out with a lasso, but
what?
Like
improvised lasso? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. So trying to balance these fights and trying to get it right is always, as every DM can testify, who runs a D&D game, especially D&D, or very similar adjacent to, right? Yeah. Is that you don't want to get something that's gonna absolutely fucking destroy the party, but you also need to get something that's not gonna make it too easy.
Yeah. Sometimes
you want easy encounters before trying to drive story or something, and just to break up the session a bit. But the thing is, we also, with the My Witness, we discovered didn't hit you guys at all. But what I succeeded in doing is disrupting you quite a lot. Like, I made it very hard for you to hit him. And obviously, sometimes that can happen, and there's this frustration of like, how do we get through to, like, how do we hit him? Like, and that's part. I think that's part of the fun, and it's part of like that thing of like trying to get a bit smart with it. And I mean, like you had Run throwing up the darkness, which was a really good idea.
Yeah.
And it was just by luck and roll. It kind of just chose a direction.
Yes.
The fact it was floating as well made it hard for two of our party members to try and get hits in. So then you're relying on different things. And also, there's the whole initiative order. Imagine if they went first.
True.
With the two, obviously, it worked out in your favor. Run Firebolt as, or cast Bomb in this case.
Yeah, of course, as usual.
Like, destroy the Mind Devours. But imagine what the fight would have been if you were disabled, and then these little Brain Devours start fucking going ham at you. They're not strong, but if you can't do anything,
so true. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? If we didn't go first, and I think you actually said that to us at some point. You're like, this is a very important role for who goes, and then I think I know me and Josh both rolled quite high. He rolled super high because he's usually right down the bottom, and I've got a -1.
I might have like set the precedent. Like this would be very depending how these first rolls go.
Yeah,
will be very indicative of how this goes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Now looking back, I realise different things I could have done, but when you're in the middle of it and you're having a laugh with it, you sort of forget about some of the things.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I think the frustration of being like, I can't do the things I usually do made me think a lot outside the box, which I think is quite fun. I used spells that I've never even used before,
Well, you tried blindness. It didn't work. But the fact you were like, right, okay, we need to change tactics here.
That's it.
What does it have? Lots of eyes. Let's get rid of the eyes,
Yeah, the eyes have it.
Yeah. Yep. But I am gonna segue without the rule here, which is, yes, I am.
Go on.
Try to stop me.
I will try.
Which is the situation you find yourself
I'm
in,
hovering,
particularly yourself in this
I'm hovering over the end stream button right now.
Which is where you are particularly, Bryn.
Okay.
I've already forgotten what you called the donkey. It didn't matter. It died instantly.
Don't remind me. Yeah. I had a plan as soon as that happened. Obviously, I won't tell you what it is because that would be unfair. But there's something I've done before that I know I can do again. However, how do you handle 60 quite scary things running at you? Like, short term, I have a plan. Long term, I have no plan. Like, I don't know. What? I mean, if they're all willing to, I don't know. Would they be interested in a puppet show? That is what I'm thinking. Wow. I could do some stand-up comedy. Do you think they'd be up for that? No? Ah, damn it.
Something tells me no. You can certainly try, as Matt Burster says.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can
Yeah.
certainly try.
Look, if I roll on that 20, then we're all in trouble.
Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of like, he's doing it. Okay, cool. All right, let's roll for that. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not good.
Do you know
Not
what
good
it
for
was?
you at all.
I had a moment of, oh my god, I'm actually doing a hero thing, and then realised, he's not much of a hero.
I don't do hero things.
Yeah. That was great. It was just like, like in the best possible way. I was like, I forgot he's not a hero. Like he's just like he's got
He's
no
just a
interest.
guy.
Yeah, he's got no interest in being a
This
hero.
guy's another guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm yes. I'm interested to obviously.
This is how Breeze died.
Yeah, pretty much. Not far off it. I mean, to an extent. I mean, the interesting thing will be is how do we deal with that many enemies coming at us? Because there's a saying that I've heard somebody say before, another GM, which is if you want people to feel powerful and enjoy a boss fight, put one big thing, that they're up against. If you want to scare them, put 20, 30, 40, 60, as in this case, small things, and watch them realise how bad this could turn out, which is exactly what you've just done to
And
us.
the thing is, there's also the fact that I think that's the thing as well, like, finding ways to kind of, counter Fireball, but also because, remember, these things are dripping with magma.
Mm-hmm. Not good.
So, fire. Don't know if that's gonna work this time, guys.
Oh, what? No, we just more fire. That's all you just add.
Fire! Melt down!
Extra fire is what we need.
Extra fire, yeah. So, there is this thing trying to balance it. Obviously, a mix of spell cap. It's quite, to be honest, the current party as it is a very mix between magic and melee. Like there is a good mix. I mean, you're not exactly alone because you do have this other person.
Yeah. True.
So there's other things going on. So
yeah. I'm sure. Yes, I can imagine you won't have just gone right. I'm going to kill this party now immediately. I know there will be other things that you will have thought.
Don't get your hopes up. But
Yeah. I know at some point you're going to do it, but yeah.
I did it in the first season.
I know you did. I know. I was there.
I was like, I know. I was like, okay, so we're gonna do this nice little easy encounter in these next bits, and then we'll continue the pace of the story after this. And like,
yeah. What story?
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
But it opens avenues though for more things though. It's not the end.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of going about the kind of original story, and just how new things can insert later. And it's actually worked out pretty well based on what I know and how I want to run this campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say we're only at the halfway mark.
Oh, okay.
There's more really for what you guys want, backstories and kind of all these mysterious things that are starting to come out a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
I
mean, we've got a lot of information about Runt now that we didn't have before, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, the entity inside you, where that originates from, Runt's origins, kind of thing. So there is a lot of that. So yeah,
I think that's the nice thing is a little bit of lore doesn't hurt anybody, does it? Like get that information out there and sort of
we did two sessions that ended up having girthy recaps because for the following sessions, just because of all the lore. Yeah.
But that allows for charades, so
Of course.
Which might be my favourite thing.
I know very well. Yes. No, I know.
It's the moment. I think my favourite bit of it is the moment when when me and Josh do the first one, which is usually when you go in the previous episode, and we both just go like that, and you just go, Ah, it's the disappointment where you're like, you're still doing it. Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say something else as well, just to sort of go back a bit. It's not often that vehicle gets a kill for himself, to be honest. So I thought
Well, he killed the Ice Devil as well.
Yeah, actually, I suppose so. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it. Maybe he gets too many kills. No, I hadn't really thought of that. But no, you're right. Actually, thinking about it, maybe he does get a lot of kills.
Yeah, man. When he hits, he hits hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Barbarian.
he is one of the 10
fighter.
strides, of the Striders. You know.
Is Bryn like a close 11 or?
You've asked this question.
Yep. And we already know the answer.
Darius is avoiding it.
Yeah.
So there is yeah. Yeah, no comment.
There is a hierarchy, and he's not in
Darius
it.
giving political answers, questions. Yeah.
I will say as well, it is always fun to do a little message to Darius, just to hear how annoyed he's getting. It's great fun every time, because Josh now starts reminding me, because he's like, I want to hear what he's got to say.
Well, the fact is, with Echo,
yeah.
Do you guys remember what number he is?
No.
At the 10 strides.
No, I don't actually. No. See,
there are 9 others.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, there's more Striders than that, but
Sure.
these are like the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so. I can't remember what he said now. Damn, that's got me thinking. He wasn't right at the top. I remember that. He wasn't number 1. So
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't remember. Damn, I'll have to watch it back.
Yes.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, again, next episodes we shoot, which will not be too long now. Is it next week? It's next weekend. Not this weekend.
Not this weekend. Next weekend. Yeah, I know. It's gonna come up super quick.
Yeah, and that's going to be the final episode for last one. I thought I was going to do a penultimate, and I say so in the episode, but the way it's kind of what I'm thinking works out, and then obviously we've agreed we want to do a longer session. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do like a condensed final episode on this one.
Yeah.
Similar to the length of time we used to do.
Yeah. Which I'm up for.
Or however it paces. If it still ends up shorter, then
that's what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll have to decide how to sort of split that up. Does it split up into, 3-4 episodes, or do we let it run a bit longer and make something?
Yeah, I mean, my plan is generally try and do an hour. Maybe not necessarily an hour and a half that we've done for each half before, but maybe I've been doing hours because the way to break it up. But I'll probably just kind of let things flow and just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Still be conscious time, but maybe yeah.
See what we come up with.
Still do an hour, but like three or 4, one slightly long. Again, we'll see how it flows on the day, because you can have a plan and it never goes down.
That's exactly what's going to happen. The opposite of what you want is going to happen. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to finish the campaign.
Yes.
No, in this episode, because you're all going to die. Yeah. But yeah, a little swarm of these magma dripping entities. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Yeah,
No.
you actually sent over a picture the other day, and I was like, oh no, no, thank you.
Oh no.
If I'd have known they looked like that, I wouldn't have charged in there.
Yep. But I think this is the first time I've done this amount of enemies for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Well, apart from the Duragar, but that was kind of a background. It's like you guys are like the hobbits going in while the actual armies clash, kind of thing, with striders and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, again, to kind of build to the power of the strider, there was only there was like hundreds of Duragon. There's maybe about a third of that of the Striders, and they just carved through them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And that was they're the Santas, aren't they? Which is how I remember them.
Yes,
and they were pretty difficult, to be honest, for us. Like, I remember struggling with Klaus. Yeah.
I can imagine, like, what was it like when you realised they could double in size?
Yeah, that was a bit annoying. Yeah. Yeah. It was
no presents for you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're a real tough enemy. Because that's kind of like most of the last season, wasn't it? Is going into those caves and exploring through the sort of mine.
Yeah, that was like
the maze.
Yeah, season 2. Yeah.
Which was very, very cool sort of place, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. The first 2 episodes of season, or the first episode was just you and Leamington,
that's right,
doing naked yoga.
Yeah.
With the prisoners and everything, and the guard.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
He started a gin business.
Yeah.
Which I imagine that's what he's doing. He's just
Yes.
keeping that going.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. He must.
And I mean, Belize is, Rogue.
Yep.
You know, Ball of Fire from I won't say who. Knocked him unconscious. Who knows? In a coma. Who knows?
Know what you're talking about.
There's a lot of mystery around. Belize in particular. So. Yeah. It'd be interesting. Hopefully, at some point, we can sort of bring both characters back in. I definitely want to know what's going on with the gym business. I mean, No, it'd be good. It'd be good to sort of see what happens. I mean, of course, the other thing as well is we're coming closer and closer to the end of Candela as well, which final episode to be done there.
That for me that's gonna hurt, because I genuinely have a sweet spot for Frankenstein. Not Frankenstein, for Dr.
Klaus.
Dr. Klaus, Klaus von Strudel, which is the most stupid name. But just how organically stupid he's been the entire time. I love a dumb character. I love playing a dumb character, and he's the dumbest. Possibly. Is he as bad as William Fortescue?
No,
maybe
Fortescue
not.
Was pretty.
He was very bad. Yeah.
He was very. Yeah. I feel like funny enough, Dr. Klaus is a little bit more sensible. Weirdly enough, a lot more sensible actually than Fortescue. Fortescue was just drunk all the time.
Yes, that was really fun to play though. It was. You know how, like, in D&D you've got, like, neutral, chaotic...
Oh, the alignments,
good,
yeah.
Fortescue was chaotic evil, I think. I mean, he was just... he just had no control. It was brilliant.
Chaotic good, I would say. He's, like, one of the, like...
Okay, he wasn't... He never purposely tried to kill people, but he didn't particularly care if he did.
And that is Fae. That's people from the Fae kind of thing. Tricksters... and the elves and creatures.
Oh man. Yeah. Good fun that. Jesus. Yeah. That mad thing. Oh dear. Yeah. But I can't wait for it to end. But also, I will hugely miss playing that character. Yeah. Should be good. Yeah. Yes. I got to say. Should we roll another thing before we finish off? Because
let's go for it.
Somehow the time seems to have gone super quick.
Yeah, fun by.
Alrighty, let's have a look. I've rolled number 8 again. Let's go back through that.
Okay.
Okay, number 10.
This is when Vico gets the killing blow. Goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's right. With his Warhammer. I mean. We mentioned about obviously him getting the final blow, but the way that you put it, where he like smashes with the Warhammer, which is interesting. I'd forgotten he had a Warhammer, because that's what my character has as well. But how he smashes with the Warhammer and it sort of hits into a rock and just slides down the rock. I love that. What an image that is.
Yeah.
But I want to add an extra bit to this, is that Bryn, Vehicle does get a little bit injured during the fight. So of course he needs some help with that. Bryn does cast Healing Word and he does actually heal vehicle. It's a success. Yeah, with complete
takes it
hatred.
out on the mind witness.
Yeah. But with complete hatred in his eyes, he does technically get the heal in. You know?
I'm not a bitch. Actually, funny enough, we were talking about this at the beginning of today, where we're talking about like I don't do painkillers, I ain't a little bitch. I think I've just made a version of myself in vehicle.
Yes.
But like it's the guy who doesn't take the pain. Like he's that part of my psyche, I guess. Yeah. Subconsciously that I never intended for, but it happens.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You always put a bit of yourself into your characters, I know, but
yeah, he's like, I'll just rub a little dirt on it, it'll be fine.
But I love that dynamic, because Bryn's trying to be sort of like the big strong guy, but he really isn't. That's very much taken by a vehicle, and then he's like, well, at least I'm the most powerful, and he very much isn't, because Runt is definitely incredibly powerful with what he can do. So really, I'm there to take the aggro and heal. that's pretty much all I do.
He's got all this power, but I think as well, part of the character, he's still a teen, so he's kind of got this great power, a great responsibility.
Yeah.
But is he doing any sort of responsibility?
Yeah.
He's a teen. Like he's just been like I think really the way Josh plays him is very silly teen kind of thing with power, and that's a scary combination.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
I think
what happens if he truly, like, they may get a point he gets so strong and something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like really wrong.
Yeah. I mean that is what wild magic is all about, isn't it? It's those moments where, do you know what? It's not all fun and games. Something bad could well happen.
Yeah.
And the interesting,
nuke.
Yeah. But the interesting thing is we have no power over that. Yes, all right. We laugh at all the funny things it comes up with, because it usually comes up with something very interesting. But we know for a fact there's some bloody bad things in there.
Well, I'm developing my own wild magic table.
Okay, all right.
Like a play off, my goal is to try and maybe enhance certain things that are in there already, but like spice them up a bit more. Or definitely I want to do things where I'm like, I could put something more interesting there instead. It's going to be something I'll develop, but some of it I kind of want there to be a lot more risk at play, because I don't think it's risky enough.
Yes.
I think Josh would like that.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Of course. Anything that adds to the chaos. This is the man who literally came up with the phrase "maximum chaos." So anything that adds to it, he'll be happy about. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, I need to go and have another nap because it's been an hour. So
I've got to get up at crack of dawn.
Oh mate. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could say to you that I have to do the same.
Shut up.
But
you would know.
I will at least tell you a quick. I will at least tell you a quick slight annoyance I had today, which is so I'm lucky enough that I get to work from home occasionally, which is really cool. And today was one of those days where I'm pretty much sort of like I can decide within reason when I want to work from home, as long only within like a couple of days here and there. But as long as I'm looking after things as I should, it's not really a problem. Except today I made a mistake. So I woke up and I started work and everything, and I looked at my calendar of what I needed to do, and I realized, holy crap, I need to be in the office. I was like, what am I doing? Why am I at home when I need to be in the office? Fortunately, the reason I need to be there didn't need to happen until after lunch. So I popped in at lunchtime, but it meant that I basically had no lunch, so I just had to keep working through without any lunch. So I was like, oh man, what an annoying day. But I mean, let's be honest, that is a very minor thing, but it was just one of them ones where it's just like, oh man. Yeah. Oh well, I'm working from home again tomorrow, so yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah,
all in good fun. Yeah.
Make sure to check your calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, I have actually done that this time. I genuinely.
I know now. Yeah.
I've literally gone through the next 2 weeks and marked off, right, I need to be in this day, because it's mad otherwise. Oh dear. Yeah. Damn. Well, there you go. Me being an idiot in real life as well as in D&D. So
yes. Consistent.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Brill. Alrighty. Well,
all right.
On that note, I guess it's time for us to go sleep. So with that being said, have a wonderful evening, everybody. Next week, it will be back to Candelabra, or Candela Obscura, as you insist on calling it.
No, I don't.
So yes, we'll see you there next Thursday. But until then, a fine farewell to all.
Adieu.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.